What's going on, guys? How you all doing? Arsenal have just been smashed again, as we all knew it was going to happen. We've just lost 4-1 and gone out the cup to Man City. We're going to get into this straight after the intro. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing well, or hope you're doing all right after that latest fucking horror show from Arsenal. And this man, generally, I don't understand what this guy needs to do to lose his job anymore. It's beyond a joke. I can't believe there's still people who are Arteta in. I mean, this guy's literally got a free fucking reign at being Arsenal manager. It's beyond a joke. Any other club in European football, that guy'd be sacked by now, and yet we're still not sacking him. You know. I don't get it. We're going to get fucking hammered by Chelsea on Boxing Day. And I fully expect us to lose to Brighton as well. And I just don't see this ending. Like, where is this bullshit going to end? Unbelievable. If you're new to the channel, guys, and if you didn't already know, Arsenal have just done this. Got lost 4-1 to Man City and got absolutely hammered. And it was another horror show, let's be real. I don't really get what Arteta's doing. On my stream last night, I said that it's a cup that we should go for because, let's face it, we're not going to get anywhere near the league or the top four. We're not going to win at Europa League because it's better teams than us. And yet he plays a fucking really weird side again. And this is what I don't understand. This is the team that he played tonight. Runarsson in goal, Mustafi, Gabriel, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, El Neni, Ceballos, Cedric, Willock, Lacazette, Martinelli. Why is he playing Runarsson? I know he fucked up massively big time, but we're in the quarterfinals. We've got past Leicester City and Liverpool to get this far, and he's playing fucking Runarsson in goal. For anyone, again, who didn't see the game, he fucked up massively on quite a few occasions. The second goal, in fact, we just let it go through his hands and into the net. And the more worrying thing for me is, what happens now if Bernd Leno gets injured? What do we do then? Is he our number one for the rest of the season? Because it looks that way. And we got rid of Martinez to get this guy. So we got, 17 million for Martinez? We spent $1.5 million on him. So what does that leave? 15.5 million? Who are we going to buy with that? I don't know. It's a bit of a fucking joke. The only one big shining light really was Martinelli, but then he got injured again. Fucking surprise, another injury, and even that's starting to piss me off at this rate now. It's beyond the joke. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming Martinelli at all. He looks absolutely unbelievable talent when he's on the pitch. You know, he had 20 minutes at Everton, looked lively, was really good today in the first half before he got injured. Set up the goal for Lacazette. And you could just see he was just generally like a lot sharper than all the other players on the pitch. And again, gets fucking injured. I don't know what to say anymore. It's just bollocks. Our players are made of glass, and we've got a dog shit manager, a dog shit board, and a dog shit fucking owner. And they've all sold us down the river. They've all said, "Oh yeah, move to the Emirates. We'll compete with the world's best." Well, we're on the verge of going down to the Championship, and I tell you what, people who think we're too good to go down are fucking deluded, because we're that fucking close to doing it. I swear to God. There's still some people saying, "Oh, well, you know, sacking Arteta won't change much." Yes, it fucking will. Go get out and get a fucking proper manager who knows what his fuck he's doing. Let him get the January transfer window so he can get some of his players in. Even the point where he's not playing the right players. Like, how does Mustafi, who's got 6 months left on his contract, who's a fucking clown anyway, get game time over William Saliba? What decision is that? That's Arteta's decision. You know, I know the board is to blame to a certain amount, and so is the owner, but that's his decision. I don't get it. It's fucking stupid, man. Let's see who else he picked. Kolasinac, right? Why is he picking Kolasinac? The guy is fucking useless. He can't defend to save his life. We've seen that. He's been here, 3-4 years now? We've seen that. Even if he was playing left wing back, which he wasn't, and he went up and put some crosses in, He can't fucking cross to save his life. Like, he's never picked out an Arsenal player for as long as I can remember. And even if he did, it probably ricocheted off someone and got lucky. And he's a left centre back. What, you're telling me Saliba can't play instead of Kolasinac? It makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't. Who else has he fucking picked? Maitland-Niles brilliantly. Brilliantly he's put him back in the team. But again, now he's at left wing back. Why is it left wing back? He's been at right back all the other times. Play him there. Who else? Yeah, just the same old bollocks, really. And this is another piece of information as well, if you didn't already know. This man, Rob Holding, has been offered a new contract by Arsenal, even though he's still got 3 years left to go on his current deal. Is this what we're aiming for at Arsenal? Is this elitism? Is this us challenging from City, Liverpool, Man United for the title to get back up into where we were supposed to be, giving players like Rob Holding a new deal? Really? Where's that going to get us? Fucking nowhere. I'm sick of this absolute fucking horror show. It's boring now. Do you know what? Like, I'm not even angry a lot after that result. I'm not even. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Like, it's expected. We knew we were going to get hammered. Like, the next game, Chelsea at home, we're going to get hammered 5-0. We are, and we know it. And it just goes on. Where's fucking Josh? I said it on my stream last night. Where the fuck is he? Be excited. All these signs we're going to do, all this stuff we're going to do. The club is on the verge of fucking getting relegated. And where are you to say anything? It's a fucking joke, honestly. Let's read some of your comments out. Johnny, big up yourself, mate. I hope you're well. Thanks for that. Yeah, smash up the likes, guys. Stick a like and a comment on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and please share the content around. Big up to the 3 new subscribers, or the 3 more subscribers since yesterday's stream. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. I'm going to build this channel up as much as I can, bring you guys some great content every day. Karen, hope you're well. I know your name's not actually Karen now because you messaged me on Instagram. Runason acting like careers. I mean, it's embarrassing. It fucking is. I mean, I know accidents happen, but why did he even pick him? We're in the quarterfinals of a fucking cup. Play your fucking best team. Like, I can understand it a little bit if we were playing like a championship side, but we're playing Manchester City. And I don't get it. I can't be asked to fucking go through it again. It's just embarrassing. You're absolutely right, mate. It fucking is. It's just humiliating. And I'm sick of fucking tired of watching Arsenal just go from fucking disaster to disaster. And no one's held accountable for it. Nothing happens. Even the supporters are just so placid, like, oh, well, trust the process. Oh, yeah, This is what's led us to here. We've let the boards and the owners and all these guys and Wenger for the last few years get away with this bullshit. And now look where we are. It's a fucking joke. I put a fucking Instagram post up on my Instagram yesterday, that finished yesterday, 2 days before that. In over 1,000 people who saw the post, almost 700 people voted either Arteta in and Arteta out. And it finished 49% to 51. And so 49% of the people, over 300 people, voted Arteta in before this game tonight. What the fuck are you watching? What is that based on? Because we drew with Southampton at home. It's just loss. The occasional draw against Leeds and fucking Southampton. The fuck? What are you watching? What are you waiting for? This is what I said on all my other streams. Like, what are you waiting for till enough's enough till you go, no, we need to pull the fucking trigger and get someone else in? What are you waiting for? 3 to 4 fucking transfer windows, Jamie Carragher reckons. Are you fucking mad? We'll be in fucking like League 2 by then. Fucking honestly, it's just a fucking joke. Like, where does this bullshit end? Angry, big up yourself, mate. Yeah, my family's all right, mate. Do you know what? Right, it's a good job. My son, I've got a 5-year-old son. He's asleep at the moment. That way, he's in the room next door, and I put him to sleep, and I missed some of the second half actually because of it. But it's a good job he's here, because I tell you what, I'd be fucking going off on one if he wasn't. It's just embarrassing. And the people who still want him in, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. Get him out tonight. Yeah, I mean, even after like the press conference I saw with him, and he was just carrying on. It's almost like there's no pressure on him. He can just lose, and he knows he's just going to carry on. I just don't fucking get it, man. I can understand if they were like, oh, who are we going to replace him with? But there's Allegri and Pochettino sat there doing absolutely fuck all. You don't even have to like give a club some compensation for him. Don't get it. Arsenal planning relegation plans means they want it to happen. This is it, actually. I think you actually messaged me on Instagram. Yeah, I did check that out, actually. So anybody who doesn't know, so apparently if we get relegated, all the players are on a 25% pay cut if we get relegated. They're already, all they're thinking about is how much money can we save. That's literally all it is. Well, why don't you go out and buy some fucking proper players that'll bring us up the table and you won't have to worry about relegation? It's not fucking rocket science. I said it again on my stream last night. People trying to reinvent football. It's bollocks. It's a simple game. Get a good keeper, get 2 big centre-backs who can header the ball in the air, and 2 good fullbacks who actually know how to defend rather than just bombing forwards and leaving us exposed. Get a defensive midfielder to protect the defence. Get a number 10 who can supply the strikers, and get 2 wingers who will whip crosses into them. That's it. It's not fucking rocket science. Why is that so difficult? I don't get it, man. And even people like calling for Ozil to come back. For what? We've done that before. He does nothing. He's done. He's not the player that was at Real Madrid. Yeah, he might create a few things, might get a few goals, but what's he going to do defensively for the team? Nothing. Absolutely fuck all. He's just going to pretend he's doing something, but not really actually do anything. Fucking hell. We need a backup keeper in January. Well, this is it now, mate. So if you think Runason's good enough, well, and Leonard gets injured, we're fucked, mate. And every other Premier League club will be scouting us tonight and thinking, if Leonard gets injured and that goalkeeper's in against their club, just fucking fire shots at him. He'll just let them through his hands every fucking 5 minutes. Be up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Arteta looks strange, mate. I thought he looked all right. I thought he was just like, yeah, whatever. It's another loss. We just have to stick together and we just have to like keep working. Fucking bullshit, mate. Absolute fucking bullshit. Balogun again only got 15 minutes. 4-1 down. Throw the lad on. I missed some of the second half because I had to put my son to sleep. But Emil Smith-Rowe looked lively when he came on. Martinelli was obviously a shining light before he got injured again. And I might be wrong in this one, but I heard a rumour that Aubameyang isn't injured with a calf injury. He's actually fallen out of Arteta. He's just gone, this is bullshit. I don't fucking blame him because it is fucking bullshit. So there you go. So it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Maybe he did it because he just thought, just for January, let's try and get him sacked and get a proper manager in. No, not lucky. I'll probably replace him with fucking Patrick Vieira or something like that. Or some, or fucking Eddie Howe or something like that. Fucking clowns, mate. Big up, Ross. Thanks, Abdullah. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Klasnick can't cross the ball. No, mate, he can't. And he can't fucking defend either. This is the thing, right? So when we got Klasnick on a free, he got in the Bundesliga Team of the Year. And this is the point I made about Granit Xhaka the other day. That, yeah, in the Bundesliga, in a fucking quite a poor league other than Dortmund, Bayern Munich and Leipzig, he probably looks a decent player. Where he's got like more time on the ball. There's not that many great teams, stuff like that. But in the Premier League, you've got no time on the ball. Every team's a good team at the moment, and it's fucking dog shit. I can't believe these players are still at our club. I genuinely can't. Like fucking, even if we can't get rid of some of this dead wood in January, do you know what I would do? I would just fucking rip up their contracts. They've got 6 months left. Just give them the fucking money, rip them up, and tell them to fuck off. Seriously. Mate, it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's just Groundhog Day. We're going to get hammered by Chelsea. He's going to say the same old shit. Yeah, stick together. We need to keep working hard. We need to do this. We need to do that. It's just bullshit. We're just going round and round. And this has been coming for such a long time, ever since the Cronkies took over and that the board just kept just fucking mugging off the supporters, saying, oh, we're paying off for a stadium. I mean, does everyone appreciate now that they just fucking blatantly lied to us for years and years and years? Remember the January transfer window of like about 6 years ago when they went, oh, we've kept our powder dry and all this bullshit. It's bollocks, man. It's absolute bollocks. They just mug us off every fucking transfer window until the window shuts. And then they know it's shut again. They know we can't do anything to the next one. And then they'll go, oh, you can't get anyone in fucking January. Well, I tell you what, we're going to see if we can get anyone in January because we're going to need some fucking signings this January. Otherwise, we're getting relegated. Which actually brings me on to nicely onto this man again. So Christian Eriksen is again linked with a £12 million move to Arsenal in January. This is now, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, wherever they call themselves, an Italian newspaper. We all know he's available for 12 million, and there's some supporters who wouldn't take him. His stats for Spurs in his last 2 seasons in the Premier League were absolutely fucking unreal. He averaged about 10 goals and 10 assists a season for his last 2 seasons, and he's still only 28. I would take this guy in a fucking heartbeat, and if he doesn't work out, sell him. You'll get 12 million for him. We need something, and I tell you what, not just him either. We need to get rid of a load of players, and we need like an Isco as well on top of him, and a few others. And we also need a new manager, and we also need him to start playing players in the right positions. We need Ainsley Maitland-Niles right back, not Bellerin. Granit Xhaka needs to fucking never play again. He needs to put Saliba in the fucking squad, who surely is better at centre back than Kolasinac and Mustafi and Rob Holding. Surely. Generally don't get it anymore. Why are we playing Mustafi and Kolasinac when they want to leave? Exactly, mate. Exactly. Mustafi's out of contract in the season. I think Kolasinac is as well. Tell me in the comments, guys, if I'm wrong on that one, but I believe Kolasinac is as well. I think it's Mustafi, Socrates, Ozil. They're definitely out of contract. And I think Kolasinac is as well. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Big up yourself. Yeah, just joining the chat, mate. Probably can't sleep because Arsenal giving you fucking nightmares. People say I would rather get half the team out rather than Arteta. Like that's going to happen. Get him out and get Allegri. Exactly, mate. He's sat there doing absolutely fuck all. Go out there and fucking get him. Even Alan Shearer has come out, I think yesterday or the day before, and said he's not so sure Arsenal are going to survive. And he's right. He's right. People just bank on the fact that we're Arsenal and that's going to save us. I don't think it is. We've lost. We picked up 2 points in, is it 10 games? Fucking hell. I know tonight was a cup game, but it doesn't matter. It's the same old bullshit. And like I say, we're going to lose to Chelsea. That'll be another game. And I will lose against Brighton and West Brom, I think. I heard the rumour about that Aubameyang too. Mate, I've said it before that you can see it in their body language. You can see they're down tools. They're not interested in the coach anymore or what they're telling the team. You can see that it's just not. Once the players have kind of lost confidence in the manager, it's done. You need to get him out of there because you're not going to get that back. The only shining light really was that Martinelli came back and then he got injured again anyway. So I don't know. But some of those players, I would cut Ceballos' loan because he's dog shit. Play him or Smith Rowe. I always seem to forget about him actually when I pick my particular lineups. He needs to get, like I say, rip up the contracts of players if we can't fucking move them on. Put Saliba back in the squad. I don't believe I'd put Ozil back. I don't think that would change anything really, but I know some people do. Fine, whatever. Get at least 3 players in, seriously, and don't just get anybody in. Get someone who's top class, like Isco, Eriksen, someone like that. Because we're desperate at the moment. Let's be real. And this is another thing, actually. So the other news is that he's promoted this guy. This guy is youth player. How do you say his name properly? He's a Romanian 18-year-old called Catalin Kurjan. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So apparently Arteta has fucking permanently promoted him from the youth team. So so don't worry, Arsenal fans. We've got an 18-year-old Romanian promoted from our youth team, and apparently he's ready. He's going to change all our fortunes. Really? Okay. Yeah, be excited. Okay, that's really going to help. I'm fed up about this, and I don't even know what to say anymore. The fucking board have let us down. The Cronkies have let us down. We've been lied to and lied to and lied to. They've kept our money. They fucking just not reinvested in the squad. This has been coming for ages. I mean, if Kroenke's got no get out plan in terms of selling the club, in terms of like a Super League or making money or whatever, where's this going to end? Because it's just going to be the same old bullshit season after season. I mean, how could a manager lose as many times as that and still keep his job and like not even like look like he's getting sacked? I just don't get it anymore. Like, what is everyone looking at? The guy hasn't got a fucking clue. He's, fucking hell. Of all the players in that squad, I can count on. I'd like to say Saliba, although I've not seen him play yet. Obviously, I'd play Ainsley Maitland-Niles right back. I think he'd be decent at right back. You've got Gabriel, obviously, Tierney. So we've actually got a decent back four if we played Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Saliba. Partey, if he stops being injured. Martinelli, you can see how sharp he was before he got injured, but again, he's injured as well. Aubameyang, if he plays in the centre. Saka, left wing. That is it, really. So we've got about 7 players. The rest are all dog shit, as far as I'm concerned. Pepe, don't rate him. Get rid of him. He's done nothing in a year and a half. Doesn't even shine against Dundalk. Don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. This is only going one way, and like I say, the more we allow this to go on for, the more it just carries on. I think that Arsenal are lucky that there's no supporters allowed in the stadium, because they'd fucking tear the stadium down, or hopefully they would. Obviously, some will still be like, "Oh, trust the fucking process," or whatever, or sacking Arteta wouldn't make a difference. Of course, it fucking would. Of course, it would fucking make a difference. How would it not make a difference? You'd get a new manager bounce. You'd get the players would have get their confidence back, and be playing again. There's a January transfer window coming up, so we can get rid of a few players and get some new players in. New tactics, playing players in the right fucking positions. Hopefully realise that Bellerin and fucking Xhaka are dog shit. We need to get rid of them. Big up to the guy who's just subscribed, by the way. I just seen that flash on my phone. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. And anyone who is late to the chat, again, build my channel because I'm doing daily content every day. I'm just going to go back to some of your comments on here. Let's have a look. Okay, I think we had that one. Yeah, bang, yeah. They say we moved to the Emirates to compete with the best when we had better chance at Highbury. Well, this is it, mate. Just it makes no sense. They're always saying we've got no money, which we know is not true, because we can see the bank account is like over £200 million in there. And which again is why it's weird that we sold our best goalkeeper for £17 million, which means after we put Runarsson in, we only got like 15.5 for him. We've just nosedived. I don't get it. Like, we got the highest ticket prices in Europe, not just in the Premier League, in fucking Europe. So how have we never got any money? Especially with this FIFA Fair Play thing come in. For anybody who doesn't know, you can only spend what you bring in. It's as simple as that. That includes obviously player sales and stuff like that. But you can't have an owner now who just goes, "Oh, there you go. There's 300 million quid. Go fucking smash a lot of it on a load of new players." You can't do that anymore. They'll kick you out of Europe. They'll give you a massive fine and probably deduct you points and stuff like that. So how is it that we've never got any money? I don't get it. The player recruitment's been fucking piss poor, honestly. And I don't get it. Like, surely you can make more money by being in the fucking Champions League and not having a generation of supporters who go and support Liverpool, Man City, or Spurs now, than doing what we're doing. It's counterproductive, surely. Don't know, and I don't know where this is ever going to end. And we've had this sort of sinking feeling for about 10 years or so now, isn't it? Like, this has been coming for a long time, like gradually, bit by bit, and it still shows no sign of ending. I still believe it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I really do. It would make sense to get Poch and Eriksen. Exactly. There you go, mate. You're telling me like getting Pochettino and Eriksen wouldn't improve our team or what we're doing at the moment? Of course it fucking would. He would have new tactics, a manager who's got a proven track record of knowing what the fuck he's doing. We'd have Eriksen who's proven in the Premier League and he's at the right age. He's 28. I think he's 29, like towards the end of the season, but fine. He's still like in his prime. How would that not fucking help? He'd probably been, like I said, Xhaka and Bellerin, or hopefully would. He put players in the right position. How is that not helping? How would that not help? You get a new manager bounce anyway. And people saying, "Oh no, trust the process. That won't change anything." All right, then, mate. We definitely need 3 players maximum in January: centre attack midfield, goalkeeper, right wing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a good point. Actually, this is something I didn't actually think of until tonight. If Leno does get injured, we're fucked. That guy is not good enough. And again, another strange decision that he's ready for the first team, but Saliba isn't. Well, how do you work that one out? Centre attack midfield, definitely. We definitely need like a number 10 type of player. Whether it's Ericsson, whether it's Isco, I believe Szoboszlai signed for Leipzig. Awar is not coming in January. I'll be fucking amazed if he comes to Arsenal in January. I really will. And if Arteta's holding out to the summer to get him, fucking hell, we're in even bigger trouble than I thought. Yeah, right wing. Who would you go for right wing? Let me know in the comments. I know a lot of supporters still like Zaha. Not convinced about him myself. However, at the moment, I would take a lot of players at the moment because we're fucking terrible. Let's be real. Pepe is wasted on that right wing. If he's going to play him left wing, because we're basically putting Pepe on the right wing just so he can cut in on his left and shoot and curl one in from there. That's all we're aiming for Pepe to do every match. And it rarely happens anyway. What's the point of that? It's just bullshit. What is the point of that? Good 1990s. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. If the entire fan base unites to embargo Arsenal products with a promise to spend in force when new ownership is established, if every platform pushed for it, we could pressure Kroenke out. I don't know, mate. Because this is the thing, isn't it? Isn't it that Arsenal, like for merchandise, things like shirt sales and that, they've already got the money up front. And then I think they only get like about 5% of every shirt or something that's sold. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the truth. But I don't know. I mean, I've heard a rumour that Kroenke's waiting for the Super League to form and sell it on. But then didn't Usmanov offer him like double the share price for the club? And I turned it down. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard them come out and say, "Oh no, I want to pass it down to Josh when I die," and then that he wants to pass it down to his grandkids. Fucking hell! I hope that doesn't happen. I really do. Yeah, you're right though. The support in terms of you need the supporters to unite. Absolutely right, because the more this goes on, the more people just kind of let it go. The more our fucking club just goes down in the fucking gutter. It really does. It's embarrassing, and like we're a laughingstock. It's not just the fact that we're losing and things are going bad. It's the fact that it's an actual embarrassment the way we lose and how regularly. I mean, 8-2 against United, 6-0 against Chelsea, all these other fucking games. It's just embarrassing. It's humiliating at times. It's like my 5-year-old son. Like you want him to watch the game and that, knowing full well we're probably gonna get our fucking arses tanned every fucking game he watches. Why would he support him? Fucking embarrassing. And that's why I don't buy kits from the shop and go to many games. Less money for them toss spots. No, I know. Do you know what? I completely agree with that. I remember when we wasn't spending any money, like pre-Ozil and stuff like that. And I kind of refused to buy any of the kits and stuff because I was like, well, I'm just putting money into your pockets. You're not reinvesting in the team, so why would I? But again, I think that they get the sponsorship money up front for that. And I think they get like 5-10% of each shirt sold or something like that. And the tickets, we all know it's a business now. We all know that they sell out to season ticket holders every summer. So yeah, they kind of get the money up front as that as well. Yeah, I mean, even that's another thing about, like, someone put a comment in there earlier about the Highbury and moving to Emirates to compete. One thing that fucking annoyed me as well is people when they went, if we get 60,000 people in a stadium, it'd be easier for us all to get tickets. And I thought, wicked, because it's always been a nightmare unless you're a season ticket holder to get tickets. It's fucking damn right impossible. Now you need a fucking membership. And let's be real, like, whoever gives up silver and gold memberships? Nobody. So you can only ever get to red. And it's like, well, you can never get a fucking ticket. It's embarrassing. Anyway, it was actually easier to get a ticket at Highbury. It's not just about the money. It's down to in capability as an owner. We get fleeced. Our club gets extorted. Nepotism runs rampant. No, I totally agree, mate. Totally agree with you. It's basically give us all your money and then we'll bullshit you just before when we need to resell season tickets and before transfer windows. And then we'll kind of hang it out to the end of the transfer window. And then once it shuts, they know that we can't buy any players anyway. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Been a lot of them. Completely agree, mate. Yeah, been a lot of them. I mean, how can we not sack this manager? Surely they must be looking at new managers. Arteta was interviewed after the game, and he asked him about transfer targets and stuff like that, and he kind of went, "Oh yeah, but it's difficult, and we're looking at whatever." And it seemed to me that they didn't actually really have like a plan for the January transfer window, or that's how it came across to me. Let me know what you guys think if you saw it. But it seemed to me that actually there wasn't the big plan in place that they're telling us, which isn't really a surprise. Let's be real. That's how it sounded anyway. Regarding upfront money for the shirts, if we embargoed, then the companies wouldn't be offering the same money up front. On the next deal, sponsors wouldn't pay as much. Those values dropping away. Yeah, that's a good point. I believe that happened with Adidas when we signed this new one. I know that obviously Man United always get like obviously more money. I know they're bigger worldwide. They get more support and stuff like that. But yeah, it's embarrassing. This is it. If we're winning, this is another point I made earlier, that surely if we're winning, we'll get more money in other ways, like finishing. You get more money for finishing higher up the Premier League table, right? You get more money for the Champions League and winning games. You will get more money by people buying shirt sales and stuff like that. You get more money in sponsorship, like you just mentioned there. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. From what I can work out, I think maybe the AFT guys are right that Arsenal is just it's just an insurance policy and just keeps it there just in case like things go tits up on one of these ones in America. Like the LA Rams? He's a fucking that's his true passion, isn't it? The LA Rams, American football team in America. Fucking absolute bellend. Just fuck off and go to somebody else's club. Seriously. In fact, no, don't. Like even another club. No one deserves to buy them. I went to Brighton at home and we lost then. When I went to Arsenal versus Lyon, which we lost as well, I'm not bothering to spend hard-earned dough on them. No, don't blame me, mate. I mean, this is it. That's where I think a lot of the supporters are now. They're just going, fuck you. You're just taking our money and you're just mugging us off. And we've heard it all over the years. They talk a good game every time that they want season tickets to be renewed, and every time a transfer window is open. And then they go, and then they're basically just waiting for that window to shut because they know it's the one time when the supporters can get on their back going, buy some fucking players, put like massive pressure on. And that's what we need to do in January as supporters for Arsenal. Put like absolutely unbelievable pressure on Arsenal to buy fucking players, not leave it to the last minute and not just one signing, like at least 3 top class players. Because if not, and we let it go and go and go, we'll be in the fucking championship before long. I can fucking guarantee you that. And people are pinning their hopes on the fact that if we go to the championship, he'll sell. Well, there's nothing to say he will sell. Like I've just said there, it's basically Arsenal's an insurance policy for one of these fucking NFL teams, like the LA Rams, whatever they're fucking called. So he probably won't sell. So get your head around that. This new keeper is trash. Needs to loan and bring in someone like Neto. Neto, is that the Brazilian guy who's number 2 at Barcelona? The one they got off Valencia. Let me know. Let me know, guys, in the chat. If you had to bring in a new goalkeeper now we know that Runeson's not up to it, who would you go for? Because I'm struggling to come up with other goalkeepers that would be available that would be any good. We need better recruitment, mate. Why did we pay 1 million for Runeson thinking he's Arsenal quality? Well, this is what I'm trying to say, mate. I think they were just trying to recoup as much money as possible. It seemed to me, like I said in my stream yesterday, that the entire squad was actually up for sale. They were just waiting to see who came in for who and how much they could get. And then nobody did. Nobody really came in for anyone. So they sold our best goalkeeper for 17 million and bought this guy for 1.5. That's why they specifically went for him, not because they'd scouted him and thought, oh, this guy's a good goalkeeper. They thought, oh, they can get someone for $1.5 million, so they make $15.5 million profit. That's how it sounded like to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's exactly how it came across. Had known Arsenal the way we all do, it makes sense. Rams are costing tons of money already. St. Louis City, he moved the team from, is suing him for $28 billion US, and the case is moving well. He had to personally inject $1.5 billion into the stadium for overcosts. Yeah, I know he's trying to build them like some fucking crazy stadium over there that costs like $1 billion or something like that, isn't he? But that's where I think that way he's got Arsenal, where his insurance policy. I hope that's not the case, and that's not true, but it sounds like it is. Do you know what? If that is true, I hope he gets fucking sued, because that cunt's been ripping us off for fucking years, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that fucking parasite at our club. I really am. I have backed him on things like player buying players, because he has spent a lot of money, but it's not enough. And where is, again, what I said, where's Josh? Why is he not coming out and having a look over it? If he's the guy who's in charge of it all, well, what are you doing? Tell us what's happening with the manager situation. Tell us what's happening with Arsenal, because if you don't, before long, it'll be too late and we'll be fucked and we'll be relegated. And like I said, anyone who thinks that we can't get relegated is an absolute mug. You're deluded. We can get relegated. I have more passion for Arsenal than Pinkett and Kroenke. Exactly. He doesn't care, mate. They don't care. It's just an insurance policy from what I can work out. Yeah. Why else would he be owner of Arsenal? Because he doesn't care. If this was Abramovich, Arteta would have been gone about 5 games ago. Fucking at least 5 games ago. And again, where's the line? Coming up, we've got Chelsea at home. We're going to get smashed by them. We all know this. We already know this. There's no point even tuning in to the game. Brighton away. We've actually got like a few clubs that you think we should potentially win against if we were like a half-decent side. We've got Brighton away, West Brom, I think, away. We've got Newcastle home. In fact, let me get the fixture list up. Let's see who we fucking got. So Chelsea away, Brighton away. So Chelsea at home, Brighton away, West Brom away, Newcastle at home, Crystal Palace at home, Newcastle at home in the league. So that first Newcastle game is in the FA Cup. Newcastle at home, Southampton away. And that brings us up all the way until the end of January, until we play Man United at home on the last day of January. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're our next 7 games, 1 in the FA Cup. Let me know how many points you think we'll get out of that, and if we'll beat Newcastle in the Cup. I know they lost to Brentford, didn't they, away in a League Cup game. But I seriously can't see us winning any of those games. I generally can't see when any of the next wins are coming from under this manager. And the worrying thing about that run of games is that brings us up to the end of January, or the transfer window will end by then. What then? Then we're into playing Man United again, Chelsea again, Man City again, Liverpool again, Tottenham again, Villa again, who fucking hammered us 3-0 up at the Emirates. It's really not looking good. His pockets are hurting. A sale is more realistic than we're led to believe. This is the only reason why I'm pushing so hard for this. Yeah, I hope you're right, mate. I really do. If that's true, I'd love him to sell it to someone. I don't even give a fuck anymore. People who are under this opinion that this Nigerian billionaire, the most richest man in Africa, I can't remember his name, is going to buy it. The guy's a fucking bullshit. So he's not buying Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, seriously, just someone who fucking cares. That's what I ask for. Someone who will fucking care. It's a shame Osmanov never got was never sold them shares, because imagine where we could be now if we had him in there. I think he's on the board of Everton now. I believe he is. And look what Everton are doing. What, 2nd, 3rd in the league? If I didn't think it was a reality, I would save my time. What top player would come to Arsenal and we're shits? Well, a lot of top players, mate. There's a lot of top players who are sat on the bench like Eriksen. There's a lot of top players who want to get into their team squad for the Euros in the summer, because obviously he got moved from last summer to this summer. There's a lot of managers who come, mate. It's like anything, money talks, and if you put the money on the table, they'll come. So, yeah, I mean, if you was a footballer, and you was on, let's say, 50 grand a week, and Arsenal offered you 120, you'd come, wouldn't you? But yeah, we'll see. I fully expect them to let us down another fucking window and just drag it on. Because this is another thing that I said yesterday, right? People are thinking, oh, January transfer window's around the corner, but we're not going to get somebody in on the 1st of January. We're not. They're going to leave it to like the last day of January. And then we'll probably, like I say, we'll probably get one player in and then one fucking cheap, unknown 18-year-old or something playing around the 23s. I know that Omar Rakik, that fucking centre-back's coming in, isn't he? That's part of the Guendouzi deal. And yeah, they'll say that as well. They go, oh yeah, but we signed this guy as well. Well, yeah, but he's not ready for the first team, is he? So what's the point? I swear we're one of the toppest earners in the Prem and worldwide, I believe. So where is the money going, as you can't suddenly have no money? We have spent money. Kroenke has spent a lot of money on a lot of players. But what's annoying me at the moment is in the summer, we bought Partey and Gabriel, right? 2 good signings. Like, I'm not going to lie, they're 2 good signings. But it wasn't enough. You know, we should be getting a wire as well. You know, you look at Manchester City or Chelsea, perfect example. They went out and bought Werner, Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Chilwell, Thiago Silva and Sarr, 6 players. And in January, they want Declan Rice. That's what an elite club does. And if Lampard slips down the table at the end of the season, he'll get sacked. Abramovich will sack him. They've done it with Conte when he won the league. They've done it with Benitez when he won the Europa League. They did it with Di Matteo after he won the Champions League. That's what elite clubs do. It's fucking bullshit that we fucking put up with. You know, give him another 3 or 4 transfer windows. Fuck off. That's 2 years. So look at this. Sorry, yeah, that's the last one, I think. Neto is a good backup. He is good enough to start for most teams in the Prem. He will come for the right money. Is that the guy who's backup for Barcelona, mate, who came from Valencia? Is that the guy you're on about? Because didn't they? Because I think Barcelona had the Dutch keeper, didn't they? Is it Silinson? I'm not sure I pronounced that right, but I believe them two swapped, didn't they? Barcelona to Valencia, but I don't know. Let me know if that's the same guy you're on about. I'll believe we're going forwards when he turns up for games. Well, this is it. I think the only games he's ever turned up for is when we got to the FA Cup finals, didn't he? And did he not even turn up for some of them? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he gives a fuck. Let's be real. After the Chelsea game, we have to win all our games for United. Well, this is it. But this is it, right? But people said after the fucking, was it the Villa game we got smashed at? They said he's got 3 games to save his job. We had Burnley at home, Southampton at home, and Everton away. We lost against Burnley at home. We drew against Southampton at home, and we lost against Everton away. And he's still here. And then people going, "Oh, he needs a couple more games. Okay, so now we've lost to Man City in the cup. We got smashed by them 4-1. Now we're going to get beat by Chelsea about 5-0. Where does it end? Seriously, where does this bullshit end? You know, I mean, what happens if he doesn't win them games against Palace, Newcastle, Southampton, who's the other teams? West Bromwich Albion, Brighton. What if he loses them and then the transfer window gets shut? That's the point I'm trying to make. Now we're fucked. You're going to go now. Definitely will be watching tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and most likely Christopher Live. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Anyone's just joining. I'm doing 11:30 streams every night. So tune in every evening and bringing the latest on what Arsenal are doing or probably not doing if we're being honest. Give Matt Macy a chance. Well, this is it, mate. That's who we're going to have to give a chance to if Leno gets injured because, yeah. I mean, I've not even seen this guy. This guy's been on Arsenal's books for quite a while, but I've not even seen him play, which suggests quite a lot, really. Let's be real. I mean, if he can't get ahead of Runarsson and that guy's been here 5 minutes, then, wow, we're in bigger trouble than I thought. Anybody watching who's just tuned in? And what we covered today is that Arsenal are dog shit. And we won't sign a new manager. We won't get a new manager. We won't sack him. This clown here, seriously, I just don't understand what he's got to do. I'm just hoping the guy resigns and has enough and resigns, because it's embarrassing. It really is. If the supporters were there, I reckon he'd probably resign by now. And to make matters worse, he wants to give this man a new contract, even though he's still got 3 years left on the contract. Anyone who also doesn't know, we've been hammered by Manchester City 4-1, and our goalkeeper's had a fucking shocker. The lineup was absolutely shocking. Why he put so many fucking crap players in there, like it was we were playing like a lower league team. Kolasinac, Runarsson, he should have played Leno, Mustafi, all these people. I don't get it. I generally don't get it. But, don't worry. Trust the process, because he's going to promote this guy, Romanian 18-year-old Catalin Kurjan, from our youth team. Brilliant. The only bit of positive news is probably just paper talk, to be honest, is that Christian Eriksen is linked for the Gazzetta dello Sport again with a 12 million move to Arsenal in January. I generally hope we get this guy. People say that he's ex-Spurs. I couldn't give a fuck, to be quite honest with you. Let's just get him in the team. 12 million is a bargain, and hope he hits the ground running. But no, in Arsenal, if we do buy him, he'll probably be injured in 5 minutes flat. And then be out for the fucking season. Balogun again. Why does Balogun only get 15 minutes? The game was already lost. As soon as that fourth goal went in, the game was done. And he gets 15 minutes. I generally don't get it anymore. Saliba's got to come in January, surely. Fucking surely. I blame Mikel, but the keeper is just dog shit. The thing is, though, mate, right? Yeah, the keeper's had a nightmare, stuff like that. But this isn't we're not just basing this on one game. Like, Mikel Arteta is way out of his depth. Whatever he's doing or telling the players, to do is not fucking working. They've lost the confidence in him. You can see it in the body language. Putting Aubameyang out wide is not good. Not putting Saliba in the squad and some of the others. His perseverance of Bellerin and fucking Xhaka, because I think Xhaka's band's up now, isn't he? So Xhaka can actually come back against Chelsea. It gets worse, doesn't it? If that fucker starts for Chelsea, oh my god, seriously. Which I fully expect to happen, by the way. Getting rid of Torreira and Guendouzi to play Elneny and Xhaka in the centre of midfield. Right, great, yeah. Okay, fine. He brought part in the end and he got injured, but fucking hell, seriously. Hopefully Torreira will come back in January, because we fucking need someone who can at least tackle or something. I don't want Christian. I want Aouar and Buendia, and Isco for Christian, or Christian can just be another add-on. Aouar's not going to come in January, mate. I'd put my fucking house on it that he wouldn't come in January. Why would he? And the biggest question for me there is, if Aouar comes in January, then why didn't we get him in the summer? Because if you remember rightly, if you cast your mind back to the summer, we haggled like a motherfucker all fucking summer trying to get Atletico Madrid to negotiate with that release clause, didn't we? And they didn't. So on the last 2 hours or 3 hours, we fucking hit his release clause, and we got Partey. We told La Liga, and we didn't get Aouar because of it. So if we do it in January, surely the question's got to be, well, why didn't you do it in the summer? Buendia, I'm not sure about him, but I'd fucking take anyone at the moment. Isco, again, £20 million. Again, it seems like another bargain for 28-year-old. I don't know. Something's got to happen. It's got to happen fast, honestly, because we're in fucking shit street. We really are. Any right back suggestions? Yeah, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, mate. I play him. If he's not going to play right back, I play Cedric Suarez, because one thing I was impressed with him was when he played against Dundalk. I know it's only Dundalk, but some of the crosses he put in the box were actually Tierney-like from the right-hand side. And I said in my stream yesterday that Arteta came out and said that he's the best crosser from the right-hand side in the club. Or did he just say the best crosser of the ball in the club? Well, why the fuck aren't you playing him then? Why'd you continue with Bellerin? Make no sense. One thing that I'm worried about as well is the fact that Bellerin wasn't in the side tonight, or I don't even think he was in the squad, was he? Does that mean he's playing against Chelsea? I fucking hope not. I bet he does. I bet Xhaka does as well. And other right back suggestions. Max Aarons is still at Norwich, sitting there doing nothing currently. Heard good things about him. Who other right backs? Tariq Lamptey of Brighton, the guy who came from Chelsea's youth system. He shit up. To get him. Again, put the money on the table. That's all you got to do. I got to the point where I would bring back Wilshere. At least he would have passion for the badge. I think it's been done, mate, if I'm honest with you. But with Wilshere, he'd have to be on like a pay as you play deal, because we all know he's made of glass. He said about West Ham when they released him, they ripped up his contract, that he said, I don't know why people are saying I'm injured, because I'm not. I'm ready to play. So I don't really know what's going on there at West Ham. But even if he did play, how long is he going to be fit for? I mean, we've done this with Wilshere. I mean, he's been at West Ham. The first season he got at West Ham, he was injured for the whole fucking season again. I think he played 1 or 2 games. That was it. I think, was it this season or once COVID came back, he was on the bench a couple of times. That was it. And it's a shame, because he's actually a really talented player. But that's fucking literally all we can hope for with Wilshere. But I see your point. We do need some creativity. They took it out of my mouth. Bellerin would start. This is what I'm worried about, mate. You've got Bellerin coming back now, potentially. I know he could have got picked for the last couple of games. I'm glad he didn't. Xhaka can now play. This is it. This is what I'm saying to people. It's going to get worse before it fucking gets better. It's going to get fucking worse. Aubameyang, it looks like he's fallen out with the manager, so his calf injury is probably going to last for about 6 weeks. Balogun probably will be not on the bench again for the next game. I don't know what to say anymore. It's boring. It's embarrassing. Willian will probably play right fucking wing again. I don't know. I'm really worried about Pulisic going up against Bellerin. Mate, I'd be worried about you going up against Bellerin or me. The guy's fucking shocking. Like we said before, other teams target him that right back position. They know full well he's going to go flying up the pitch. And even if he didn't, he can't defend anyway. And then that means Rob Holding's got to come out, cover him. And that makes Rob Holding look bad. Not that he's brilliant anyway. But, oh man, it's boring. And it's the thing is as well, right? We're in a dogfight now in terms of relegation. And we don't have the players to get us out of that. We don't have the fighters to get us out of that. So, you look at the teams we lost against. Yeah, we've lost against, Man City and stuff like that. But the teams we lost against, like Wolves, Leicester, Villa, Burnley, Southampton we drew against somehow. Leeds we drew against. It's not like we've lost against Liverpool, Man City. We lost to Spurs before that. But you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know what to say anymore. It's embarrassing. But I'm going to wrap the stream up there, guys. I think I've had enough for one night. Chelsea I'll be back tomorrow night at 11:30 every single night, trying to bring you some more news. Hopefully we'll have a new manager. He'll see the sense and resign, or the board will fucking sack him or something by then. But I'm not going to hold my breath. If you are new to the channel, guys, please. And Arteta out. Surely everyone is Arteta out by now. Surely. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow evening.